Hey guys, I'm off from work today. I got snowed in, so I decided to make an extra video this week. Today I want to talk about the DJI Mavic Pro drone. Now, this is my first drone ever, and I must say it's so easy to fly and it's so compact. I really love this thing. My only gripe is that some of the images and the video quality seems to be a little soft near the sides, and I'm going to show you some examples of what I'm talking about. But I actually ended up sending it back to DJI and they're fixing the gimbal on it. But it raises a question that maybe there might be a quality control issue going on with DJI, because I'm not the first person that's noticed this problem. I was reading a bunch of forums and other people are reporting the same issue. And they already eliminated the tap to focus. I already did all the calibrations I could do to try and mitigate the issue, but nothing seemed to work. So let me go to a sample video and some sample still pictures just so you can see what I'm talking about, because when you get your drone you might want to make sure you don't have the same problem. Alright guys, so I have Lightroom open and I picked out 3 pictures as an example to show you exactly what's going on in my case with my DJI Mavic Pro. And maybe you're running into the same problem, and if you are, I highly recommend talking with DJI and having them correct the gimbal or the camera lens, whatever is causing this issue. So let me zoom in at 2:1, and you might be thinking like, oh, you're really pixel peeping this, which 2:1 is not that far zoomed in, so it should be able to you should be able to see a sharp image at 2:1. And as you see here, our telephone line is pretty sharp, and even as we go to the right side, it still maintains its sharpness, which is good. But as we go to the left side, right around this range, from here to here, you know, that's a big portion of the picture. That's about a quarter of the picture that starts to go soft. It's very hard for me to try and sell this image if, you know, a chunk of it is out of focus. So this is one of the problems I was talking about. Let's go to another image. I'll zoom in the middle. As you see here, the trees are nice and sharp. Go to the left side. Left side's not too bad. You know, it gets a little soft right towards the edge, but that's weird. The first picture, the left side was out of focus, and on this picture, the left side's in focus. But then if we go to the right, now look how soft it is from here on. Again, about a quarter of the image is out of focus. And I calibrated the gimbal, I calibrated the IMU, I did everything that I was supposed to do to try and, you know, get rid of any potential user error. But I don't know, I sent it in and they're actually changing the gimbal, so maybe it is an error on their part, because I, for the life of me, could not figure out what was causing, you know, a quarter of my image to be out of focus. Here, I'll just show you this last picture really quick. Same thing with zoom in. You can look at the power lines right in the middle, they're in focus. Now the right side's in focus here, but if we go to the left side, again, it starts to drop out of focus about a quarter of the frame. You know, look how blurry this looks. Alright, so let's get into some video footage. This is 4K, 24 frames per second, ISO 100, and the quality is decent. It's a little muddy in the trees, but I guess that's to be expected. It's not the most high-end 4K camera that they use for this drone, but if we zoom in, you can see it's a little soft near the sides. It's not terrible. A lot better than the still images, I must say. If I rotate the camera and focus on the tree line, and let's zoom in here, you could really see how soft and kind of muddy these trees look, so it had me concerned. The other issue I had was some flickering, which even when I took it out of auto and put it in 60 Hertz, it still was happening. So maybe it was just the scene that I was filming at the time, but I don't know, this is just something that needs to get corrected by DJI. And hopefully, if you guys run into any of these problems and you have a solution, please leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.